I may have talked about this before, but I'm going to talk about it again, and that's hate. You know, a lot of us like to bring up the concept of hate when we're actually trying to talk about the issue of systemic racism. And again, when we're talking about hate, we're talking about the wind. We're talking about important emotions, but we're not talking about something that is actually the piece that is the systemic oppression of people of African descent, of indigenous people, of Asian people, people all over the world who are part of the global majority, who are not European and white people. So we have to look at the systemic parts of this. If we're talking about hate, we're not actually talking about the system. And we're not actually working toward doing the things that needs to protect Black lives, African lives, all other lives other than European people who benefit and sustain the systems and structures of racism. Now, that goes far beyond the confines of the United States of American settler colony. Of course, it goes to other places. It goes to Africa, it goes to India, and all the corporations that are stealing land. They're still stealing resources. They're still creating cultural genocide across the globe. So we have to really call out people who are, you know, couching their conversation about racism and particularly colonialism too, in a context of hate. You know, because really, when you think about it, you know, what are you doing to fight hate? You know, and how is that going to be a thing that is noticed by everybody? You know, noticed by those who are targeted by racism. You know, and actually, you know, when you think about it, without the system of violence, the systems and structures of racism, there's no way that hate can harm me. It doesn't harm me how you think about me or feel about me. It harms me if you have the systemic control. It harms me if you have negative economic control or cultural media control, or if you have control in the injustice system or policing. And that's where the systems lie, in all of those, and even in the educational system, or as many say, in the miseducational system. So the issue here is not about hate. It's about really being honest, really standing in integrity and authenticity, and really talking about the systems and who is running those systems. We have to name the perpetrator. We can't just say hate in general, because we're never going to fix it. And when we say that, we're just doing more damage and injury to people who are already injured historically and presently by the systems and structures of racism and European settler colonialism and European colonialism in general, and the corporatocracy that they run. So I'd love to talk to you about this. I think we need to have conversations about this all the time, way more than we're having right now. Yeah, let's talk.